From Bridgestone Arena in rainy downtown Nashville, we're getting set for some NHL hockey. Tonight, the Carolina Hurricanes are in town to take on the Nashville Predators. And they've had a lot of success against just about everybody lately. Here's Calle Jarnkrok starting things off for Nashville. He'll feed the captain, Roman Josi, into the glove. It's loose, and they blow the whistle. Penalty call coming up, and this will be interference on the Predators, apparently on the goaltender. And it's kept in by Falk. Here's Teravainen backing in, now wheeling it back to Falk. Cross ice, right into the high slot, deflected into the body of Saros. The first very difficult save of the night.
These are very difficult. You have to read these and see these coming.
Works it to the far side, sent through the box. Aho top of the circle, into the traffic, rebound, batted around, and it went wide, and another penalty coming up on the Predators.
Nashville penalty number 59, 2 minutes tripping.
Williams not pressured. Here's a deflection into the slot. Work back to Falk. They elect not to shoot. Now Falk does. Another save for Saros. Chased down by Williams. Subban battling. 3 penalties, 11 shots, no goals. Here's Arvidsson looking wraparound, right in front. Steered wide by Johansson. Mrazek was in a full scramble. Now Mikael Granlund tripped up. Crowd wanted the penalty. On the counterattack, here comes Aho again. Finds his man. Another save for Saros, and the rebound cleared.
That was a huge save, but I'll tell you what, that play that Yannick Weber made on Aho, that is tough to do. Took so much focus.
Sissons tried to feed it to Grimaldi. It was partially blocked. Subban deflected, lost it. Here comes Niederreiter. And he scores! Nino Niederreiter right into the upper corner.
Look at Nino Niederreiter. Watch him bring it to the middle there. And I'm not so sure. I think that might have ski ramped off of Ellis' stick right here and goes right in that top corner. And absolutely no chance for UC Saros on this one.
Crossing in Boyle. A couple of newcomers. Here's Kyle Turris. Back down low, Granlund. Boyle wraps it around. Stopped by Mrazek. Penalty call coming up. A couple of young Finnish flashes who have been excellent scorers. This one bounces in. An easy shot from the point, and it skipped like a rock up and over Saros, and it's a 2-0 Carolina lead.
You know, he's got great hands. So anyways, I love the way he plays. I love playing with him. He was my stallmate in Philadelphia, so I was happy he got here, and I think he's going to make a big difference for the boys here.
Save made by Peter Mrazek, and the puck cleared by Carolina. 2 goals by Nino Niederreiter.
I miss the soccer games, warming up with the boys before the game. I miss the warm-ups. You know, I miss the cards on the plane.
Oh, Ben Smith scores!
I miss that celebration. I'm telling you, it's the best.
He's just coming down the right wing and blasting it as hard as he can, and he just flat out beats Mrazek. No tip, no screen, one-on-one here. Craig Smith just lasers one right by Mrazek, and that's a huge goal to cut the lead to 2-1.
Diving for it was Jarnkrok. He couldn't keep it in. Now Stahl counters, works middle and shoots, and a big save by Saros with the goal blocker. Now Granlund back for Josi. He tried a sharp cut to the middle. Granlund throws his man into the boards. Aho picks up the loose puck, and it's kept in by Josi. Josi works his way to the middle. Now to the wing, the shot, save made by Mrazek, and the rebound loose. Subban works his way to the middle, changes the angle. Goes back, Johansson gets the return feed. Save made Mrazek. Boyle had the screen. Now here comes Turris and his unit. Gaudreau finds Turris. Turris from the half wall. Blast by Ekholm. Rebound. Boyle stopped by Mrazek.
Good play there by Ekholm. Had Williams right on him there. Was able to one-hand touch it over.
Now a 2-on. Ekholm, his shot stopped by Mrazek, and the rebound went just past the other man on the wing. And now on the counter, here comes Carolina. Clock working its way down towards the 5-minute mark. Here's a steal by Ellis in the neutral zone. He spins around and grabs the loose puck. Ellis for Gaudreau. Trying to tee it up. Couldn't get the shot away. Stays after it. Turris now. Some space behind the net. One-timer Josi didn't catch it clean. Arvidsson on the breakout. Arvidsson working with Granlund for the first time. With Forsberg out. Philip Forsberg day-to-day with an upper body injury. Svechnikov shot. Save made by Saros. Rebound loose in the corner. Top line out there. Williams finds a lane up the middle of the ice. To the boards for Niederreiter. One-timer, Teravainen, they score. It was tipped in front by Williams. Second power play goal of the night for the Hurricanes, and they're back on top by 2.
Just a great execution here by the Hurricanes. Get that puck, time there to shoot. Look at this tip. Well, that might have went straight in.
Turris, first man on the ice this morning. He's a guy that knows he's got to get his game going. Moved down to the 4th unit tonight. Working with Brian Boyle and Freddie Gaudreau. Here's a centering pass. Boyle off the carom. Back for Turris. A shot, rebound, score!
And this is what they need more of. Get the puck. Look at Kyle Turris. You talked about him on ice early. He knows he's got to get his game going. Gets that puck to the net. And you know number 11's going to be on his way or right there. And look at him. Here's a rebound guy. Goes to the net. Beats his man there. Chips it up and over Mrazek.
Now once again the building with life. Here comes Craig Smith. 3-on-2 across the line. Looking for a play. Tried to create a rebound. Mrazek able to control it into the corner. Looking to get it the final 12 inches or so. Now Boyle gets it back to him. Turris turns up ice. Nice pass over to the wing. On his backhand. Oh, and sweeps it to the net. Kick save made by Mrazek. Carolina able to break out. Drop pass Wallmark to the middle. Save made by Saros. The rebound! They score!
Good shot there, and Saros just battles to get over there. And then it goes right, it's going to go right under. Look, he's going to bounce up a little bit, and he doesn't have his hips and pads on the ice. He was going for that dive, and Martinook was able to get that underneath it.
Turns middle, on his forehand, shoots. Right along the ice. Mrazek. Now Simmons. And a save, Mrazek. Popped up in the air. Granlund jumps on it. Granlund looking for his first goal as a Predator. Picked up a point. Here's Granlund. His shot blockered aside. Philip Forsberg not in the lineup tonight. Carolina has done a good job handling this unit tonight. And Arvidsson hit the post right as we talked about that. Outside of it.
Look at this. Mrazek gets it. The blocker. I think we might have heard a stick off the crossbar.
And with that in mind, Saros goes to the bench. Here comes Johansson. Inside out move. Looking wraparound. Right in front! It does not go!
Oh my goodness, did he say that? I saw hands in the air.
Well, the puck is behind the net. Mrazek somehow kept it from going in. I'm not sure how exactly that puck stayed out.
We're hearing that it's
everybody
in.
Everybody looking up at the Jumbotron. They think it's in. The Predators think they may have scored here.
After review, we have goaltender interference. We have no goal.
Can the Predators challenge this? I believe they can.
So there's definitely contact made, but it's how it was initiated, and Stahl initiated that contact going into Mrazek before they got to the crease there.
We have no goaltender interference. We have a goal.
Okay. Williams trying to clear it. Hits the railing, and it's kicked back in by Josi. And out of the reach of Boyle. Empty net for Aho. 20 seconds, and Aho puts it away. And Nashville will set their sights on the state of California.
Well, that was a tough game, and I think when I look at that, I think the rest in the long run will do the Preds well, but I think in this instant right here in this game, I think they came out there a little rusty, took a couple penalties, and that was kind of it. I think Carolina really worked hard, and they weren't happy with the game last night. They came out and played a great game, and they were just a better team.